In this video, I'm going to show you highlights of what has been happening for the past couple of days. We've been trading an account to reach a target of 40K. All right, our growth plan was that we reach 40K within 14 trading days, but then we succeeded in 17 days. All right, and I was posting a video for each and every day. During these highlights, I will explain the trading strategy as well. Let's get to it. So now if we check back on the rules, right? The previous trend is supposed to be a smooth trend, but then check this one, it wasn't really that smooth. But then one thing that you can look at is that during this movement of this parabolic SAR, all right, there was a high, and then the next high within that movement was higher than the previous high. Okay, I just want to explain further this scenario. We are in an uptrend, and during a rally of the parabolic SAR, because I had said that for you to execute this trade, you should have been the trend should have been very clear. The previous trend should have been very clear, right? So in this scenario, when you look at it, the trend doesn't seem as clear as let me say a beginner would say, oh, this is a clear trend. All right, but then what you can look at is the fact that during that rally of the parabolic SAR, after the pullback, the price actually surpassed the swing point where the pullback started. Then you can confirm that, all right, so this movement of the parabolic SAR, you can still relate to it as a very clear trend. All right, so basically that's it. So let's move on. Movement was higher than the previous high, and then the retracement, we have it, and then now we have a parabolic SAR starting again. That's why we entered the trade. All right, from a higher low, okay, and then also waited for the stochastic to just be above 50, and then I executed that trade, and that's the reason why we won. All right, so basically if you keep following that, and then make sure that you're risking just 1% of your account. All right, but for me on this one, I'm just waiting for a very long period of time, just so that I just execute at least one trade per day, or maybe two trades if I lose the first one. Okay, and the other thing that I just want to highlight as well is if you listen to what I said at the end of day 3, all right, so I said sometimes I'm just waiting for just one execution, all right, or just two trades if I lose the first one. So there is no way that you're just going to win every trade in the market. You're dealing with losses as well. But then if you have a good trading strategy, you just know that whenever I trade 10 times, I win 6 trades and above, or 7 trades and above, or 8 trades and above, and then you always be in profit. And now, as you can see, this account, it was a little bit of a bigger account, all right? So making like a 2,000 a day was pretty much easier, because actually if I just lose the first trade and I win the next trade, on the next trade I'm just bidding a little bit of more money. All right, so maybe the first trade I lost 1,000, and then the next trade I just go in with a 2,000 or a 3,000. all right, and then that's that. And I would usually place maybe 2 trades a day, and there are some days that I placed maybe 4 trades because I had lost a couple of trades on that day. So that's what's up. You notice that even if I'm losing, all right, I don't change the rules to my strategy. I don't change the way that I'm executing my trades. All right, so the markets only it gives you a profit according to probability. It's all about probability. We're making profit out of probability. Your trading strategy should just be winning maybe, let's say, every time out of 10, 8 times out of 10, or 7 times out of 10, or even 6 times out of 10, and then you make as many trades as possible throughout the day until you reach a certain goal or your target. All right, so we won this trade, but you realize that I even got to 18K, but I kept on trading with the same rules, same execution. All right, so day 6 just explained what I was just explaining right after we were watching day 3. All right, so that in the markets we're making money out of probability. Like I said, a good trading strategy should just have a 70% winning rate and above. People they keep changing trading strategies, but most of the times the trading strategy that they have, it works. But it's just a psychological situation whereby maybe you've lost 2 times for the first time. The moment you just jump in the market and then you face the few losses, and then all of a sudden you're now thinking like, oh, should I stop or should I keep going? Before we reached that 24K, we went down, but then because I know the trading strategy that I'm using works, all right, I know that if I keep moving, I'm gonna win more than I lose. Consistency and having confidence in my trading strategy, and then I kept on executing my trades until I had profit, and then I come out of the market. So let's check out the other day. All the losses, if you notice, they were all it was all because of the market that we're trading. Like if you trade in a fast moving market, usually there's a lot of noise, and okay, so we want that trade, there's a lot of noise, and sometimes you might make a lot of losses, especially if you trade in also in a very smaller time frame. So we're still going, guys. I think some like what 3 days left. Or on day 12 I spoke about market noise. All right, you check the candlesticks, they will be having a lot of wicks, those tiny little lines that you see on top or below the candlestick. That's the situation that I was facing on that day when I entered the market, but then I just said to sell through until we came out with profit. So when you see a situation like that, depending with the strategy, other people that trade in that situation, but then with this trading strategy that we're using, it wasn't favorable for situations like that. So hence, understand your trading strategy. Like I said at the beginning, know the times, know the situations, know the environment. That's what happened on day 12. All right, but then we came out with profit. So let's move on today. Let's move on to the next day. Now, if you notice, we're supposed to reach our target within 14 days, but today is the 15th day. Okay, so one error that sometimes as traders we make is that, let's say you have a target and then you're supposed to reach that target within a certain time frame. At the end of the day, sometimes you start to take some risks here and there so that you reach your target so fast, but then just be so consistent and stay within the rules. Don't do anything different in trying to chase a certain amount. All right, so it's day 15 today. All right, so let's see how many days it's going to take us to get to 40K. So our target was to reach 40K in 14 days, but then already we were on day 15. We didn't try to gamble, or maybe to start placing like if we were placing $1,000 trades and then we start to place like $3,000 trades. We didn't do that. We stick to the plan, and then we stick to the rules of the strategy. All right, so one other error that I noticed that a lot of traders make is that usually you have maybe $100 in the trading account, but then with that $100 you are thinking of the things that you want to buy and the things that you want to do. All right, so you're trying to force the $100 to get to a certain amount that the market might not give you. With whatever trading strategy that you have and understanding your potential, just understand that maybe I'm capable of making a 5% every day, which is very good if you have a lot of money. So if you're capable of doing that, even if you have $100, make it $5 a day. That's what you can make. I understand my potential. I'm not trying to make $100,000 from a $50. All right. Back in the days, there are so many videos that I used to post whereby maybe I flip $100 to $1,000 within just a few minutes. But then you have to understand that situations like that, I'm using money that I'm so willing to lose, and it's extra profit that I've made, and then I'm like, okay, let me do this thing, and I'm enjoying myself. You get what I'm saying? So don't trade a certain amount of money with your own expectations, which are outside the market, your own personal expectations and hopes. All right, like you want to buy a car now, you got $100, and then you know it's possible to make money out of the market, like $1,000 from $100, but then you just want to do it. Understand that proper risk management is very important. There's a difference between possibility and probability. All right, is it possible to make $1 million from $1? Yes, it's possible, but the probability is very low. What's better is to do something that is like proper risk management, knowing that you make a little every day, and that way you can make it a business. I always say that a lot of people, they say, oh, now if you trade in, then you gotta make a lot of money and all that, because we see a lot of videos on the internet where people be posting like flashy cars and everything and all that. So if someone starts trading, they are hoping that within maybe just a small period of time, I'll be like in a mansion and I'll be spending a lot of money. But my approach even to my students is that if you're trading, just understand that it's just a business that is the same as all the other businesses that you know. All right, the only advantage that you have is that you can just do it at your own personal time and you can do it from home. If you trade with that mindset, then you can earn a living out of it. That was day what? That was day 15. So let's go to day 17. So we used the same strategy from 10K to this amount. Now we want to see if this trade wins, and this will be the trade that makes us reach 40K. All right, so let's see how it ends. All right, so it's 40K.3. All right, so that's how we reach the target. Patience, discipline, and following the same set of rules all the time. That was the last day, day 17. Oh, just like I said, that these are highlights, so I wouldn't be showing all the days, otherwise the video would be very long. So if you want to watch all the days and learn a couple of things, just go back to my posts, and then you can watch them. In conclusion, take it as a business, all right, and don't be greedy. Patience is key. Have a growth plan. I promised to explain the trading strategy that we were using, all right, but if you follow the post and then you come back to this statement that I'm just gonna make to simplify the trading strategy, you will understand it in full detail. So we're using a parabolic SAR, all right, and then a stochastic oscillator. The stochastic oscillator, the overbought and the oversold price, we put it all at 50. And then the parabolic SAR, it was just like default settings. What else? And then we were just continuing with the trend, like if the market is selling, we're just executing our trades after a pullback, whether we're selling or we are buying. And then we would make sure that if we're selling, our stochastic has to be below 50. All right, so we're using our stochastic more like as an RSI, right? We're not looking for overbought or oversold prices. If you want to learn, just get in touch and then be a part of my students, and then we can keep doing this every day. Thank you guys so much for watching.